Hey guys, happy Sunday the 19th. Another Sunday of baseball down here at the fields. We've got 3 games scheduled today, so I'll keep you updated on that. It has a little bit of a wreck today. It's hot and humid. Hopefully no rain. But there was one story I meant to talk about last week I never quite got to, and then a couple of things I want to share with you from yesterday. So first of all, yesterday was a really cool moment. It's what I'd hoped would be happening through the journey for a long time. Like I said, I made not a career change, I made a job change to free up some time for myself, but to get out and see folks and share with my family some of the amazing stories and people that I met and came to not only just befriend me, but really help me survive the journey. And so yesterday was one of those weekends, because the games today, I couldn't get the kids up to see Grandma. I've got to do that. But a really cool story and some great people with Carol and Harry Brady out of New Stanton, PA. And yesterday I took an opportunity to take the kids, Jamie, we took a drive and we spent the afternoon with them. And it was just great to see them. And I think part of not only is it great for me, because I feel like I built a friendship relationship with these people, but it's great to share the stories with my family. And it was really surreal yesterday because I was driving through these towns in Pennsylvania that I started the journey on, including the mountains, which beat the living daylights out of me. But it was neat to, again, it's something that when people talk about the journey and what I got out of it, you can't put a price tag or something on that. In that, my kids now have met people, who knows what that means down the road for them, but it was a great experience. And then in the afternoon, there was somebody that I got a chance to meet who, I'm not quite sure how she came to follow me. She's been like my second mom. Miss Thelma from up in Mechanicsburg has been following me. We text all the time, and I've been wanting to get to see her. And she's come to be part of the family in the sense that she hears me talking about the kids and about my life. And so after when we got back from New Stanton, we drove back yesterday evening and had dinner with her. We went to the diner. Maybe the worst meal I've ever had across the board in terms of the food. That's no disrespect to meeting her or anything like that. But so yesterday I got to share experiences with 2 different people. One I'd met through the journey, and or let me say, one I met on the journey and one I met through the journey. So that was a really wonderful experience. But a story I wanted to share, I meant to talk about last week, which I talked about kind of abuse of power in some cases and lack of respect for authority in another case last week on my video, which had the music in the background at my son's kind of elementary school Olympiad. But there's a story that came through which has changed somewhat, but I want to talk about it because I wanted to show how effing ridiculous the world can be at times in terms of common sense versus what's written down as a rule or a law. Well, I shouldn't say law, but again, common sense has to overrule, I think, in some cases. So there was a woman up in New Hampshire. She was a lunch aide at a elementary school or junior high school in New Hampshire, and the company is a third party that does the food services, and they have their rules. And they had some district manager, probably some 28-year-old jackass that wants to be president someday. Anyway, the kid came to the line and didn't have, I think, his $8 for his lunch. And the woman, first of all, I think has been trained to say, look, don't make a big scene. Don't want to embarrass the kid and torture them for a lifetime. And apparently the kid comes from a family that's well known and would have no problem getting the money to them. So she whispered in the kid's ear, hey, your card's empty, make sure you refill it tomorrow. And as fate would have it, the meal was paid for the next day. The card was refilled. But of course, Jack D-Bag, little assistant manager or whatever, regional manager, saw her pass this kid along with no charge and ended up terminating the woman. So again, here you are, somebody working hard, and like she said, she didn't do it for the job. It wasn't a job for her. It was taking care of her family. She left her family to take care of her other family. You got good people. You got good people doing good things. She does the right thing, and this jackass comes along and terminates her employment. So at first, when I heard the story, I was a bit outraged. I think anybody would, maybe not outraged, but totally bewildered by the behavior and how ridiculous. And it went viral, I think, and a lot of uproar happened. But the company apparently realized they made a mistake above this little district manager and offered her a job back. But to her credit, she said, you know what, keep your job. It's all right. I don't think the $9 an hour was going to make or break her life. And, you know, again, why do you want to work for people like that? In fact, the reason I left my last job, yes, the hours were long, the pay was good, but the hours were long. But it wasn't so much that as it was some of the people, and not necessarily the way they treated me, but the way they treated others. And you know what? Life's too short. I don't want to be, and I don't want to be dealing with that. Kudos to her, you know that. But it just goes to show in this world how crazy the lack of common sense is. A young kid didn't have money on his card. She didn't deprive him lunch. She didn't embarrass him. She just kind of whispered in his ear, you know, hey, your card's empty. Can you fill it up tomorrow? And it was done. But yet someone has to step in, and well, that's not what we do. She's kind of costing the company money, and did that. I would venture to guess that if you took that district manager's expense account and verified his receipts, that I guarantee you'd save a whole lot more than the $8 that you had on there. But anyway, so that's, I digress a little bit. Also, I got a little reprimand yesterday. So what is funny to me, or what I shouldn't say funny, but surprising to me, is how there are still many people that look forward to my videos or look forward to me posting. And I've gotten far away from what I used to do. I don't post the dailies as much. I don't post online. I've never been a real technological or social media kind of guy. But I didn't come to realize that Thelma, again, feels kind of connected to me and my family. And I think I went about a week without doing a video, and she was concerned, genuinely concerned. And that doesn't enter my mind that somebody would be concerned. She doesn't have the Facebook. Because she's like, look, even if you got to go on just for 2 minutes to let us know you're okay. So from time to time you see me leave a very brief video with absolutely zero content, just to let you guys know I'm okay. You know, that might be the reason behind it. So anyway, a couple of updates. Again, it was great meeting Carol and Harry Brady, and they welcomed my kids and my family, and I'm sure we'll see them again. I can't wait to meet other folks out there along the way. There are a couple of opportunities in August, one in Pennsylvania, one in Ohio, where I'm going to hopefully put something out there in the next couple of weeks where we solidify some plans and invite you all coming out to it. But that's kind of where we're at. I was up early this morning. I'm trying to get through this book. There's a lot of content. It really is. I know I'm overkill and killing it, but I really think it's necessary and worthwhile. When I say necessary, it's necessary for me to be able to tell a story the way I think it needs to be told. Whether you guys as readers feel that way or not, I don't know. We'll find out. But we're getting close to wrapping that up. And so we're doing really good with that. Enjoy your Sunday. I love you guys. We got a triple header today. I think my son's pitching their first game, so we'll keep you updated with that. And that's about it, guys. So have yourselves a great Sunday. Much love to you all. Thanks for following still, and thanks for meeting me. Thanks for those of you. I'm wearing a Pets place from Sapulpa, Oklahoma. So if Stacy and Wild Bill and the crew out there in Pets is watching, you know, much love to you guys, and just sharing with my family when I put the show on this morning. I can't wait to get back out and have them be part of the story and meet those folks. So love you all. Have a great Sunday, and I'll keep you updated and talk to you soon. And think about and share any stories you have of where, you know, blatant common sense would, or common sense would handle a blatant issue and make it seem or resolve it a whole lot quicker than this, forgive me, asshole up in New Hampshire. So all right, guys, love yous. Have a great Sunday. Talk to you soon.